What motivated you to get involved in issues bothering widows and orphans?
You know, we have a God who's the all-seeing, all-knowing God, the God who created each and every one of us, the one who knows everything that we all need. He knows that there are widows and orphans all over the world that have been crying unto him. It wasn't my choice. It was his choice. One day when I was praying, he told me that where he actually wants me to focus on, as far as ministry is concerned, is towards the widows and the orphans. And he gave me a scripture. I looked at it quickly, and I found that obviously he wants to use people.
Tell us about this book, The Cry of Widows and Orphans. Why did you write it?
The book is being used as a tool to sensitize the public, both at home and abroad, the world over actually, to let them know that there are some groups of people that fall into millions all over the world that need the help of their brothers and sisters. That is why this book needed to be written.
You've written a few other books. Is there one that inspires you a lot?
Oh, yes. A lot of books that have been written by Mrs. Folorunso Alakija. Most especially University of Marriage, which is another book that God told me to write. I've been in marriage now for almost 37 years. I've known my husband for almost 40 years. And for about 2.5 years, God used different people to give me the prophecy that I should go and write a book on marriage. And when I did start writing it, one of the trustees, he was here, will be talking to you later, who was also there when I put my pen to paper for the first time, was with me. I believe we were visiting Italy at the time. So, I started writing the book, and on one of the occasions, when I had been waiting on the Lord for a title for the book, God just suddenly flashed the title of the book on the screen of my laptop, University of Marriage. Because I'd prayed and prayed and waited for like four months, asking God for that title. And when it didn't come and time was going, and I wanted to launch it together with another book I was launching for my 60th birthday 2 years ago, the title suddenly came when I actually started writing. So he was just waiting for me to start, and then he would get me.
It's a very intriguing title.
Right. So it's an intriguing title. It's a wonderful book, and it talks all about marriage, and it helps those who are already married, and those who are about to get married, and those who desire to get married.
Finally, do you want to leave a word for people out there, the government, the private sector in the country?
What I'd like to say is, yes, we all may be in our own cozy corners, but we have to stop, look back at our brothers and sisters, and be our neighbors' keepers, be our brothers' keepers, and not forget them. So many of them, the women, most especially, go to bed without one meal for themselves. Whatever they can find, they give to their children. So, if we are living in affluence, if we are living in abundance, if we are able to eat 2 square meals a day, we can afford to give part of one of those meals to somebody who is in dire need. So look around you, brothers and sisters. Stretch out your hand to those who are in need, especially the widows and orphans. And don't ill-treat them, because when you do, and they cry out to God, the Bible tells us that his fury, his curse upon such will be so much that they themselves would wish that they never came into the world.
It's been a pleasure having you.
It's been my pleasure.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.